So hey guys, this is James Ellis in Surprise, Arizona. Just wanted to come to you today to talk about the APLR Flock cameras throughout Surprise. As you can see, this Flock camera is in Sierra, Montana. It's obviously an HOA Flock APLR camera that they installed because they have contracts with HOAs and churches and other private organizations as well. So this is one Flock camera, again, owned and maintained by the HOA. And if you look right over there, let me pan in a little bit more. There's another Flock camera over there. Let me walk over there, see how long it takes me to get there from this Flock camera to the other one that I'm standing at right now. So, as some of you know, the city of Surprise has installed these Flock APLR cameras throughout the city. They integrate them with the HOA ones as well, the private industry and whatnot. So it's a major mass surveillance system that's nationwide, not just here in Surprise. So here is the other one. Literally, would it take me just 20 seconds to walk over here to the second Flock ALPR camera. And again, the other one is over there where I was just at a few seconds ago. So, isn't that kind of ridiculous? Two cameras in a matter of a 20-second walking distance of each other. We're on Greenway and Verde Vista right here. So, yeah, very interesting. Why the city thinks that they need to have Flock cameras posted on every street corner, let alone just the technology behind it. It's quite crazy that they even have this in the city. I wonder if Jack Hastings, Vice Mayor Jack Hastings, would appreciate having one of these cameras just outside of his neighborhood. I don't think he would, because it tracks him too. It tracks all the politicians. And hey, you know you're being tracked right now, don't you? This is a Flock APL camera. You know anything about these things? So it's government mass surveillance. So anytime you drive past one of these cameras, it actually collects all your driver's license information, and it can be shared across the nation. And it's a lot of people don't know about them, you know. That they are government mass surveillance, and the city actually collects your information and holds it for 30 days. Some agencies actually hold it for a lot longer. So they can actually pull your information up based on the vehicle description. If you're suspected of a crime or anything like that, they can show up at your doorstep because they have all your information from your vehicle registration. So it's Big Brother watching you. What do you think about it as a resident of Surprise?
Honestly,
What's your name, by the way? You want to be on camera? I mean,
I don't care.
My name's James, by the way, man.
Yeah,
nice to meet you, man.
We've been watched upon our whole lives. Technology is only going to get stronger. It's going to get to the point that it's not going to be noticeable. I think they're putting it out here to show that, to let y'all know that we're watching y'all. But in about 10 years, we're going to be in places that you wouldn't even least suspect. So it's a yin yang thing. Of course, we want to take care of our community and make sure our kids and family are safe. But also, we have the right to have our own peace and our own comfortability. And, that's our rights.
It's our Fourth Amendment rights as citizens, you know. I mean,
at the end of the day, this thing could detect the wrong thing and then start the motion, and then now we're relying on the technology instead of man. So I just think we need to get back to the old sources of just trusting your neighbor, and if things happen, you need to leave it in God's hands. But this is definitely
it's scary. It's scary because of the technology. I had actually an incident that happened to me with El Mirage where I was mistakenly mistaken for a hit and run accident that I was not even nowhere near. They showed up at my house. The cop showed up at my house wanting to interrogate me and wanting to look at my vehicle that was parked in the garage. And I said I wasn't involved in any kind of accident. But that really opened my eyes up to this, how powerful this technology is. and how it's being implemented, not just here in Surprise, but all around the state of Arizona, all around the country, and it's being used for nefarious purposes as well. And that's kind of crazy.
It was crazy in the situation the situation you said you got into. So imagine that happened, and your reaction is the basis of you going to jail because you're like, oh, I didn't do nothing. Like, what if you had schizophrenia? What if you had mental issues, and someone knocking at your door about a crime you didn't do, and then now you're going to jail based off your reaction because you're not mentally, you're not mentally complying to what's going on. You can't just show up to someone's doorstep without having the full proof of something you've done. That's literally taking our rights away. So
it is.
I feel like it's going to be a problem if it continues to a lot of people come, people getting checked at the door by the police. But if this is just meant to like attract all the bad people, then I'm all for it. But if y'all just want to be in our business, you're gonna have to dig a little deeper in that because people are still gonna do what they want to do. But it's like nobody wants to be stopped. Like if I don't have my seatbelt on for one day, you think I want to get stopped and harassed and all that stuff? Just let me be a human being. If it ain't no real crimes going on, continue to live through your day. Yeah.
My take on it is, police have been, solving crimes through forensics and good investigative work without even having this technology deployed beforehand.
Exactly.
They're catching the bad guys just like they have before in the past.
You can catch the bad guy off this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so why do they need this? And that's my biggest question, and that's why I'm pressing the city about it. And matter of fact, I actually just recently asked to get public records requests of all my vehicles to see how many times I've been tracked through all these cameras, and they've refused to give it to me. So you think we're paying for these as taxpayers, and you think that they would actually be able to provide that information to us because this is being funded by us, you and I.
If you went up to them, they tell you no. I don't think no one else can really, and I'm not making a race thing or gender thing.
Yeah.
But it's like if the people of your community is asking, what I'm saying, it's not like you coming from a different state or even if you was, it's not like you live in a different neighborhood. If you're in your own neighborhood, if I live where I'm living and I see a camera outside of my house that I did not deploy, why I should have answers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I should have answers just as much as I can have free will to ask a question.
Yeah.
I should have answers like, hey, why is this by my house? And if you can't give me an answer, then that should be your answer right there.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. And they say that this technology is only supposed to be catching the backs of license plates and the vehicle descriptions. They say it's so advanced, the AI technology involved with this, that it can actually tell you like what kind of roof racks, or if you have a bumper sticker, even like a political bumper sticker, it could even show that information. And so they can track you down to the color of the vehicle, like is it a 4-door or a 2-door, a lot of different things, and they say it doesn't catch people's faces. But we're standing right here right now, and as all these cars have been driving by up down along Greenway Road here, it's probably caught you and I just standing right here. And so they say it doesn't catch people's images, but we're standing right now, wave to it, So I mean, it's catching our images as well.
Hopefully, like I said, it's for the good and not for the bad. If it's for the good, then of course I'm all for it, because there's definitely a lot of children in this neighborhood. And we gotta protect them. But in a sense, you can't stop a person for doing something on camera. You can just catch them on camera. You can't physically. So that's the officers and the peace treaties and everybody that's part of the community to do their job. So I'm all for it, as long as it's in a positive way. As long as it's not interrogating everybody that comes through this neighborhood. As a neighborhood, we want to welcome all arms. So,
exactly, man. I'm with you on that, but my biggest gripe is, I think the technology, could be used in the wrong ways, and as humans, we're all fallible people in life, and it's already been documented many times over, and around the country where they've actually relied on the AI technology, because the AI technology is fallible. It's not 100% accurate. And they are, had pulled over families with kids, young kids in their car at gunpoint at a felony stop because the AI technology and the Flock APLR misread a plate the wrong way.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
they had a description of the vehicle, but it was the wrong plate.
Yeah.
So they pulled that person over, traumatized the shit out of them, and so it's there's going to be a day where there's going to be a really bad mistake done, and it's going to cost somebody's life. And that's what my biggest concern is. And then not to mention, they say it's supposed to be used just for like violent crimes or very high profile crimes, but what's to say they decide down the road that the people that are in charge, at the police department or even our city leaders say, hey, you know what, we want to use it for more minor crimes, more like misdemeanors, not felony kind of stuff.
I think that
could go that route too.
I think that's what this is for, because you can't stop a real crime on camera.
Yeah.
You can only detect the smallest things of, for instance, I'm a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid, but I'm a kid walking down the street drinking.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be drinking. I throw, because I know you've seen little shots on the ground, little kids drinking. I think that's what they're kind of trying to line up. Like trying to get the little things, because little things add up. You know what I'm saying? So if we can eliminate the little small things, then I guess the big things won't come into the picture. But still, I think that it's better for people to just be human beings and just control the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
More community policing, just getting out there, getting out there,
bring everybody together. So you won't even have a question of whether I should watch over my neighbors or should watch over my neighbors. Have community things. The police, the fire department right there.
Yeah.
Y'all should have a community block party or something that brings people unity together, so you won't have to have these problems.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all for unity. I'm from Oakland,
California. Same here, man. So. Like I said, I think everybody should just be able to live their lives in peace and not have to worry about Big Brother like this or even our government kind of breathing down our throats, no matter what we believe in or what we don't believe in, or just to have the freedom to be able to just walk down the street without being recorded. I mean, that's an important thing. It really is to me. So hey, if you're okay, I was gonna post this on my YouTube channel, man. And what's your name again?
Duriel.
It's nice to meet you, James Ellis, man. Yeah, thanks for taking the time to interview me, man. I appreciate that.
Anytime I come around, and if I run into you, I'm more than welcome.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it, dude. All right, take care, buddy. Thank you. All right, guys. Got to interview somebody here that lives in Sierra, Montana about these cameras. And I want to say one more thing. Jack, this one's for you, buddy. Vice Mayor Jack Hastings.